For 80 years, George Burns was America's favorite comedian. He earned a fortune of over $30 million, and his two adopted children expected to inherit it all. But in March 1996, Burns made a decision that shocked everyone. He wrote his children out of his will entirely. Every dollar went elsewhere. Friends whispered about secrets Burns had never shared, and the truth pointed to a long-hidden betrayal from years earlier. George Burns was born Nathan Birnbaum on January 20, 1896, in a cramped apartment on New York's Lower East Side. The ninth of 12 children, he grew up in poverty with parents who had fled hardship in Eastern Europe. Nights were cold, dinners often just potatoes and onions, and hand-me-downs were the norm. Yet, amid the struggle, George remembered laughter, Yiddish jokes, and the rhythm of life that would shape his comedic soul. Everything changed in 1904 when his father died at 47. George left school after 5th grade to help support the family. He shined shoes on street corners for a nickel, sang in a children's quartet, and learned the harsh lessons of hunger, cold, and survival. Each setback forged the resilience and street smart wit that would carry him through life. As a teenager, George rolled cigars, sold newspapers, and snuck into burlesque theaters, absorbing the craft of comedy. He tried stage names like George Burns, derived from his brother Izzy and the Burns Brothers Coal Company, and wandered the Midwest performing wherever he could. Early failures, near drownings, and abandoned trios taught him improvisation, timing, and the art of making people laugh against all odds. By 1923, George met Gracie Allen, a performer whose innocent confusion became comedy gold. George adapted, letting Gracie shine while he played the patient observer. Their first show together confirmed their magic, and by 1926 they were married, their personal and professional lives inseparably intertwined. They rose through vaudeville, radio, and eventually television, crafting routines full of spontaneity, charm, and honesty. Through decades, they faced near tragedies, fires, accidents, and Gracie's lifelong heart condition. George turned missteps into humor, including a stage fall where he caught Gracie midair, earning laughs and cementing their reputation as masters of timing and quick thinking. While other performers splurged, George invested wisely, surviving the Great Depression when theaters shuttered and others went broke. Their radio show captivated 40 million listeners weekly, and Gracie's fake presidential campaign in 1933 blurred comedy and reality, boosting their fame. By 1950, their television show brought the duo into living rooms across America, pioneering family sitcoms with improvisation and warmth. Yet private struggles existed. George once confessed to a one-night affair, which he quietly atoned for, and Gracie's health declined steadily until her death in 1964. George honored her memory on stage, leaving an empty chair as a silent tribute during live performances. After Gracie's passing, George reinvented himself, touring alone, quitting smoking and drinking in his late 60s, and gradually reclaiming his career. At 80, he won an Academy Award for The Sunshine Boys, proving that age was no barrier to brilliance. Films like Oh, God! Cemented his image as a wise, cigar-smoking comic capable of delivering both warmth and wit. Even in his 90s, Burns performed in Las Vegas, underwent triple bypass surgery at 88, and continued to entertain audiences. His final years were marked by resilience, humor, and dedication to his craft. He celebrated his 100th birthday privately, still joking, still lively. When George Burns passed on March 9, 1996, his estate of over $30 million went not to his children, but to charities including Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, the United Jewish Fund, and the Motion Picture Fund. It was a final act of giving that reflected the life he had always lived on his own terms. George's influence endures. His precise timing, understated delivery, and partnership with Gracie Allen remain cornerstones of modern comedy, inspiring legends like Jerry Seinfeld. He may have left his children nothing, but his legacy and laughter are priceless.